So apparently I'm a couple days late to this. YouTube's removing the dislike button. Why? You're doing fine. There's no reason to be doing this. Something in my head tells me that they're doing it because YouTube Rewind did so badly, and it's the #1 disliked video in the... Is it the #1? It's one of the most disliked videos, and they're just getting salty. That's my opinion, but who knows, right? Now, 3 days ago, a video posted by YouTube creators called Update to YouTube's Dislike Count came out. And I missed it 3 days ago. That's a while, so I'm a little behind. But I'm here now to react to it and watch it, so let's see what happens. Hopefully it's an update saying that they're not going to remove the dislike button, but we'll see, I guess. As you can tell, I'm a little upset, because I really like the dislike button. Dislike this video right now. No, I take it back. Alright, let's jump into it. We're wasting no time.
Hey folks, you may have seen a while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not.
Gee, I couldn't have told you that myself, huh?
If it's a helpful tutorial or not. Or if what a creator is saying in their video is generally agreed with or not. But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator, and you may not have either.
I want to stop you right there because I already know what you're going to say. Obviously, they're talking about how people can abuse the dislike button. Probably to just spam it on people, give them hate. It's probably a form of hate. That's probably why they're getting rid of it. There's always a bad side to everything, okay? Just because there's a bad side to this doesn't mean you can get rid of it. There's a bad side to YouTube as well. They make really crazy videos that some people don't even pick up on. I'm sure, somewhere. There's like a beheading video on YouTube. You know how many videos are made on YouTube? Like about something million a day. Isn't that insane? They can't get them all. That includes everything. Like TV shows. Rick and Morty. Pretty good show, right? Well, there's always a bad side to it. Yeah. The community. Fuck Rick and Morty's community. Holy shit, dude. I love the show, but goddamn, y'all motherfuckers are weird. But are they canceling the show because of the fucked up community? Of course not. There's always a bad side to something. It doesn't mean you have to get rid of it, alright? What's up, fuckers? It's Pierce. I decided to add a bunch of extra clips to add on to my points because I realized after watching this back that I really need to cover a lot more about this. There's a lot more that I didn't say that was going through my mind, and it was either because I just wasn't thinking about it at the time, or I was just thinking of new things while I was watching this video, I suppose. Regardless, you're gonna see a bunch of fucking VR gameplay, because that's all I can pick up. I'm a pro gamer. I'm not like these fucking CSGO motherfuckers. I do VR shit, so fuck you.
Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for.
Kinda like YouTube and their YouTube Rewind, right? I mean, all this seems pretty familiar. They're literally talking about themselves. YouTube Rewind literally had a scoreboard for trying to get the most dislikes on a video. That was literally the goal. They were probably like, oh, now that this happened to us, I think we should look into this problem. There's probably a lot of other people that are going through the same thing. So you're basically talking about yourself. Don't think we're stupid, YouTube. We know what you're doing.
They don't like the creator or what they stand for. That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice. So earlier in 2021, YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across the platform.
You know what would be a good idea? Making it optional, not forcibly taking it away from everyone, right? Am I right or am I right?
And after analysis, they did see a reduction.
Of course they did. It's not available. No one's gonna use it if it doesn't fucking work.
So, the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private. You can still dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations, but you won't be able to see the dislike count. Only the creator can find it on the back end if they want.
Well, at least it's still available, like, to the creator, the number. I mean, someone told me that the button was still going to be there, but what's the point if it has no use? And I guess it does affect the recommendation. So it's still it's not as bad as I thought it was, but still, that's really annoying. Like, why can't they just make it optional?
Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, Without a public dislike count, how can viewers tell if a video is worth watching? Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, they didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not. In other words, it didn't really matter if a video had a lot of dislikes or not, they still watched.
Hey, Pierce from the future again, just jumping right back in because this guy obviously doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. This is probably the most pointless piece of evidence I've ever seen in my fucking life. No shit they're gonna watch the video. Telling us that's not gonna make us feel any better about how this is being handled. Obviously the likes and dislikes tell us if it's a good video or not. Like, oh, they watched the video anyway? That must mean it doesn't even matter if it's a good video or not, because they still watched it. That's not the fucking point. The point is to tell if it's a good video or not if we want to still watch it or not. People might still be watching it for other reasons. Maybe they're commenting down below while it's playing. I don't fucking know. Maybe they're fucking your mom while this is playing on the living room TV. You don't know. You never fucking know. Or maybe it's so bad that it's enjoyable. To the end of the video, to see if it's worthwhile. No shit they're gonna fucking watch it. And you're literally just disregarding that fact by adding some random fact. That just pissed me off. I'm sorry. I had to add that. You know you have to click the video to see the dislikes, right? Are you talking about how long they watched it? They were probably scrolling through the comments during that time, not watching the fucking video. If they realize it's a bad video. Oh my god. You guys are actually dumb. You guys are actually fucking dumb. They don't understand the community.
Next common question. If creators can still see the dislike count on the back end, how's that any different? They can see it if they look for it inside Studio Analytics under the Engagement tab. But overall, it's much less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if the count isn't visible to the public.
They act like creators are fucking babies. Like they can't handle a little Like they can't handle a little criticism. I can handle a dislike right now. Dislike my video. Do it. Just kidding, don't do it.
And one more common question, is this because YouTube Rewind got lots of dislikes? No. Although there are some teams internally who have learned the hard way what it feels like to get lots of dislikes.
Oh my god, they actually did it. I didn't think they'd talk about it. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. It was a common question. People were asking that. It wasn't just me. Oh my god, that's hilarious, dude. Oh my god, I'm literally fucking shaking in my leather goddamn seal boots.
All right, so that's the update. I hope it doesn't cause too much frustration. Honestly, I think you're going to get used to it pretty quickly, and keep in mind other platforms don't even have a dislike button. So consider that. Thank you, and I hope you're well.
That's a lie. Reddit has it. Oh yeah, it's called downvoting, not dislike button. Such a difference. Okay, and that was it. Let me check if my camera's still on. It's still on. Okay. The takeaway from this video, YouTube doesn't give a shit about you. Honestly, I think what they're doing is just because of the bad side of the dislike button. That's all it is. But they gotta realize that there's always gonna be a bad side to something. People can take advantage of the comment section. People are gonna take advantage of the comment section. That's how it works. There's always gonna be a downside to something. It doesn't mean you can take it away. My personal opinion, I think they're actually salty about the YouTube Rewind. Alright, well that was the video. I'm glad I got something else to make. It's been really hard finding content, and now I'm honestly just looking at other commentary channels and doing what they're doing. Hey, but it's working. I think that's what all commentary channels do, right? I don't know. Thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.